and sing country songs. And there were other people, when I was in Johnny Cash's band, he was a fellow that could always work over here. So there were a few artists. But the Wembley Festival in the 70s and the 80s were kind of a stepping stone. And I feel like Country to Country these days is just another plateau.
On the fateful morning of October 16th, 2024, the vibrant streets of downtown Los Angeles buzzed with the energy of daily life, blissfully unaware that tragedy loomed on the horizon. As the sun began to rise, casting a warm golden glow over the city, music legend Marty Stewart prepared to embark on what he expected to be an ordinary day. Behind the wheel of his prized Bugatti Veyron, a car that not only symbolized his remarkable success, but also his dynamic persona, Marty was more than just a country music icon. He was a cultural ambassador whose passion for music resonated deeply with fans around the globe. Little did he know, this seemingly typical morning would spiral into an unimaginable loss, sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry and leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. The fateful journey. As Marty navigated the historic Uvea Street, the sound of his favorite tunes filled the car, the rhythm harmonizing perfectly with the pulse of the city around him. He was a man who thrived on the energy of life, his music, his art, and the vibrant culture he adored. The streets of Los Angeles, alive with their eclectic mix of people, art, and dreams, reflected his own journey from a small-town boy in Philadelphia, Mississippi, to a celebrated figure in the world of music. However, as he drove along that morning, a dark cloud loomed on the horizon. Unbeknownst to him, a reckless driver in a stolen Mercedes-Benz was speeding toward him, intent on creating chaos. The driver, in his 20s, showed no regard for traffic laws or human life, living out a tragic tale of desperation that would soon intersect with Marty's story in the most devastating way. Collision and chaos. The collision was catastrophic. In an instant, the peaceful morning shattered into a cacophony of metal grinding against metal. A violent clash that turned a luxury vehicle into a mangled wreck. The Mercedes struck the front right corner of Marty's Bugatti, sending it spiraling out of control. Eyewitnesses described the impact as thunderous, a sound that echoed through the streets, causing pedestrians to turn in horror. As the dust settled, the scene transformed into a nightmare. Marty's beloved car was crumpled beyond recognition. The vibrant colors dulled under the weight of tragedy. Smoke billowed from the wreckage, mingling with the cries of onlookers who rushed to the scene, desperate to help but unsure of how. The efforts to save a legend. Inside the twisted metal of his car, Marty lay trapped, his injuries severe. Bystanders stood frozen in disbelief, hearts racing as they called for emergency services. Paramedics and firefighters arrived swiftly, their presence a flicker of hope amidst the chaos. But the process of extracting Marty from the wreckage was painstakingly slow. Every second felt like an eternity, and the anxiety hung heavy in the air as onlookers held their breath, praying for a miracle. Rescue teams worked frantically, their determination palpable as they cut through the crumpled exterior of the Bugatti. Each slice of the metal felt like a desperate attempt to save a man who had touched so many lives. As they finally managed to free him from the confines of the mangled vehicle, the crowd, once filled with hope, now felt the weight of concern. In hushed whispers, they shared their fears, grappling with the knowledge that the man they admired was in critical condition. Thanks to the efforts of the emergency responders, Marty Stewart survived, though his injuries were severe. The relief spread through the crowd, echoing the gratitude and hope felt by all. A legacy that persists. Marty's near-death experience marked a devastating chapter in a life rich with accomplishments, creativity, and connection. His music has been a lifeline for many, a soundtrack to their lives. The news spread far beyond Los Angeles. It rippled through the music community, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of fans and fellow musicians alike. Adding to the heartbreak was the revelation that the driver of the stolen Mercedes had fled the scene on foot, showing a shocking disregard for human life. Witnesses who had seen the horror sprang into action, determined to seek justice for the man who had brought so much joy through his music. They pursued the suspect through the bustling streets of Los Angeles, a scene that could have been scripted in a film, yet it was all too real and too haunting. The pursuit of justice. The chase concluded about a kilometer away, where the suspect sought refuge in a nearby house. Good Samaritans who had pursued him ensured he could not escape, their determination a testament to the impact Marty had made on those around him. When law enforcement arrived, they acted swiftly, apprehending the driver and placing him under arrest. However, the sense of justice felt tempered. No amount of legal repercussions could undo the trauma Marty had endured, or the irreversible damage caused by that fateful day. The immediate aftermath. In the days that followed, fans and supporters rallied in solidarity for Marty Stewart. Vigils sprang up across the nation, candle-lit gatherings where fans shared stories and memories, honoring the resilience of a man who had not only excelled in music, but had also touched lives with his warm spirit. Social media platforms became a tapestry of support, with fans flooding timelines with messages of encouragement, sharing their favorite songs, and recalling personal encounters with the beloved artist. The outpouring of love and support was a testament to the profound impact he had made. Marty's Bugatti, once a symbol of his unique flair and zest for life, now stood as a reminder of his resilience. The investigation into the crash became a top priority for the Los Angeles Police Department, with officials working tirelessly to piece together the events that led to the catastrophic collision. The narrative of that day unfolded like a somber tale, a poignant reminder that life is unpredictable, yet filled with hope. The impact on the music community. Marty Stewart's ordeal sent shockwaves through the music world, a community that cherished him not just for his extraordinary talent, but also for his spirit. Known for his innovative blend of country, bluegrass, and rockabilly, he had carved out a space that was uniquely his own. His music transcended genres, appealing to a diverse audience and fostering connections across generations. Born on September 30th, 1958, in Philadelphia, Mississippi, Marty displayed an extraordinary musical aptitude from a young age. By the time he was 12, he had already mastered the guitar and mandolin, joining a gospel band called the Sullivans. His early experiences set the stage for a career that would eventually see him collaborating with legends like Johnny Cash and Doc Watson, leaving an indelible mark on the world of music. Marty's career skyrocketed in the 1990s with hits like The Whiskey Ain't Working, a duet with Travis Tritt. Over the years, he amassed numerous accolades, including 5 Grammy Awards and 16 nominations, cementing his place as a music legend. His flamboyant style, both in fashion and music, made him a cultural ambassador for country music, and his contributions will continue to resonate. A cultural icon. Marty Stewart remains a musician, a storyteller, and a fighter, weaving tales of love, heartache, and redemption through his lyrics. His songs painted vivid portraits of American life, capturing the essence of human experience. From upbeat anthems to heartfelt ballads, his artistry has the rare ability to connect with people of all ages and backgrounds, making him a beloved figure across generations. His experience, though deeply traumatic, has brought his fans closer to him as they rally for his recovery. The tragic circumstances of the accident, paired with the driver's reckless actions, added layers of disbelief to the resilience that Marty has shown. The enduring influence of Marty Stewart. In the face of sorrow, Marty Stewart's legacy as a musician, mentor, and cultural icon will continue to inspire future generations. His music and tales will be cherished, reminding us of the joy and connection that art can create. Following his untimely passing, the music community united to ensure that his contributions would never fade. Tributes flowed in from fellow artists, friends, and fans, each sharing stories of his kindness, humor, and unwavering support. Marty's influence will resonate in the hearts of those who loved him, through lyrics filled with hope and rhythms that inspire us to dance through life's challenges. While the world mourned a shining star, they also celebrated the extraordinary life he led, a life brimming with passion, creativity, and an unyielding love for music. A meaningful tribute. Reflecting on Marty Stewart's life reminds us of the fragility of existence and the importance of treasuring every moment. His journey, marked by triumphs and trials, serves as a poignant reminder to live fully, love deeply, and create passionately. Although his voice may be silenced, the message he leaves will echo for generations, a message of resilience, hope, and the enduring power of music. In the wake of his passing, let us honor Marty Stewart not just as a musician, but as a symbol of the joy that art brings to our lives. We should continue to share his music, celebrate his legacy, and carry his spirit forward, ensuring that the impact of this remarkable man lives on in the hearts of those inspired by his life and work. A tragedy that shook the music world. As legal proceedings began after the tragic loss of Marty Stewart, the weight of grief settled heavily on the music community. The shockwaves resonated not just through country music, but across the broader entertainment industry. Fellow artists, many of whom had collaborated with Marty or learned from him, openly expressed their sorrow. Country music legends like Travis Tritt, Vince Gill, and Dolly Parton came forward to honor his remarkable legacy, sharing touching stories of his kindness, infectious humor, and dedication to his craft. In an industry often marked by competition, Marty stood out as a beacon of collaboration and support, lifting others instead of solely focusing on his own success. He believed deeply in the power of community and the importance of nurturing emerging talent. This ethos was evident as music festivals and radio stations across the nation observed moments of silence and dedicated performances of his beloved songs, ensuring his spirit lived on in many hearts. The ripple effect of loss. Marty's passing resonated profoundly with younger musicians who drew inspiration from his innovative blend of musical styles. His career was a testament to his talent and his belief in the power of collaboration and creative expression. He encouraged aspiring artists to stay true to their roots while bravely exploring new sounds. The grief that followed his death reflected not just his immense talent, but also his life, infused with kindness, humility, and a profound love for music and people. As the investigation into the fatal crash became a priority for the Los Angeles Police Department, detectives diligently reconstructed the events leading to the collision. They gathered witness statements, analyzed surveillance footage, and examined forensic evidence to build a strong case against the driver responsible. The charges of vehicular manslaughter and fleeing the scene were significant, and the driver now faced the consequences of the law. However, for those mourning Marty's loss, no verdict could ever ease the heartbreak of his absence. Finding solace in music. In the aftermath of this tragedy, fans found solace in Marty Stewart's music. His songs, filled with poignant stories of resilience, love, and hope, became a source of comfort for those grappling with the pain of his passing. The melodies and lyrics that once brought joy and inspiration now served as a healing balm for the aching hearts of his devoted listeners. The outpouring of grief manifested not only in tears, but also in a collective celebration of the artist's life and work. Vigils sprang up nationwide, with fans gathering to light candles and sing the songs that defined Marty's career. In Nashville, the heart of country music, the Grand Ole Opry dedicated an evening to his memory, inviting artists who had shared the stage with him to perform in his honor. This bittersweet celebration was filled with tears and laughter, as stories of Marty's humor and generosity intertwined with renditions of his unforgettable music. It became a night of catharsis, where shared grief transformed into a powerful tribute to a life well lived. A humble farewell. Marty's funeral, held as a private service attended by family, close friends, and musical colleagues, reflected the quiet humility with which he lived. Despite numerous awards and accolades, including 5 Grammy Awards and his membership in the Country Music Hall of Fame, Marty remained grounded, never losing sight of what mattered most: family, faith, and music. The intimate gathering showcased the strong bonds he had forged throughout his life, filled with heartfelt remembrances that depicted a man as generous in spirit as he was in talent. In the weeks following his death, fans and fellow artists rallied to launch campaigns aimed at honoring Marty's legacy. Plans emerged to establish a music scholarship in his name, ensuring future generations of musicians would benefit from his passion for education and artistic excellence. Tributes poured in from the United States and around the world, underscoring the global impact of his music and the universality of his message. A legacy of inspiration. Though Marty Stewart's life was tragically cut short, his legacy will endure through the songs he wrote, the artists he inspired, and the countless lives he touched. His story serves as a reminder of both the fragility of life and the enduring power of music to connect, comfort, and inspire us. Even in the darkest of times, his absence leaves a void that will be deeply felt, yet his spirit will continue to resonate through the melodies he left behind. Beyond his achievements on stage, Marty's personal life was filled with memorable experiences and meaningful relationships. His career began as a young prodigy, traveling the country with legends like Lester Flatt and Johnny Cash. In the 1980s, he pursued a solo career, releasing albums that showcased his unique blend of musical genres. His collaborations with other artists and his commitment to preserving the roots of country music made him a respected figure in the industry. A passion beyond recognition. Marty Stewart's achievements were not solely gauged by chart-topping hits or accolades. They were equally reflected in his steadfast commitment to his craft. His love for music extended into his personal life, where he diligently curated a collection of country music artifacts, ensuring the preservation of the genre's history for future generations. This dedication exemplified his belief in honoring the past while pushing creative boundaries. As we consider Marty Stewart's legacy, we recognize that it is defined not only by the accolades he received, but also by the lives he influenced. He stood as a symbol of perseverance and resilience, with a career marked by both successes and setbacks. Yet, he never lost sight of his passion for the art form. Even during challenging times when commercial success felt out of reach, Stewart remained devoted to his craft, pouring his heart into his work while staying true to his artistic vision. A national gathering of mourning. The day after his tragic passing, fans converged at 2 of the most revered sites in country music, the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Grand Ole Opry. These venues held deep significance in Marty's life, as he was both an Opry member and a Hall of Fame inductee. Fans, fellow musicians, and friends united in these sacred spaces to honor the man who had contributed so much to the world. Candlelight vigils took place, with mourners lighting candles and singing his most cherished songs in harmony. The melodies of "The Whiskey Ain't Working" and "Tempted" resonated through the night, providing comfort to those grappling with the sudden loss. At the Grand Ole Opry, where Stewart had performed countless times, musicians who had shared the stage with him gathered to pay tribute. Travis Tritt, a longtime collaborator, delivered an emotional rendition of their duet, "The Whiskey Ain't Working," his voice breaking as he fought back tears. The atmosphere was charged with emotion as stories were shared and memories evoked, with each note played becoming a vessel for collective grief. Mii-chan, enduring influence. Marty's influence will resonate for generations to come, creating a lasting legacy woven into the fabric of music history. His story reminds us that while extraordinary individuals may be lost, their impact can endure through the lives they touched and the art they produced. Even as we mourn, we celebrate the richness of his contributions, knowing that the essence of Marty Stewart will live on in the heartbeats of those who find solace in his music. As we navigate through the pain of his absence, let us also treasure the moments we shared with him and the gift of his artistry. Marty Stewart taught us the importance of connection, resilience, and the transformative nature of music. His life serves as a lasting reminder to cherish our time with loved ones and to share our gifts with the world, carrying forth the spirit of creativity that he embodied so beautifully. A farewell filled with affection. In the aftermath of Marty Stewart's untimely death, friends and fellow artists came together to honor the man who had touched countless lives. Vince Gill, a close friend, delivered a heartfelt acoustic tribute that resonated deeply with attendees. As he reflected on the years they shared, performing together, laughing and celebrating music, his performance became an emotional farewell. Each strum of the guitar and every lyric sung carried the weight of loss, but also the warmth of treasured memories. These moments were not merely performances. They were profound acknowledgments of a legacy that would be sorely missed. Each artist who took the stage did so with a heavy heart, yet their tributes underscored the joy and inspiration that Marty brought into their lives and the lives of countless fans. A memorial exhibit honoring a legacy. Back at the Country Music Hall of Fame, a special memorial exhibit was hastily organized to honor Marty's extraordinary career. The display showcased his iconic mandolin, elaborate stage outfits, and memorabilia from his tours with legends like Lester Flatt and Johnny Cash. Fans walked through the exhibit in hushed reverence, reflecting on the life of a man who devoted himself to both preserving and celebrating American music traditions. As they meandered through the exhibit, many shared personal stories of how Marty's music impacted their lives. They spoke of lyrics that provided comfort during trying times and performances that ignited their passion for country music. The tragedy of his passing cast a somber shadow over the music community, yet it also served as a powerful reminder of the importance of cherishing every moment. The fragility of existence. Marty Stewart's sudden passing highlighted the fragility of life and the urgent need to value every opportunity to share our gifts with the world. His influence will persist, not just in the songs he left behind, but in the hearts of everyone he inspired along the way. Fans united to form a community of remembrance, bound by their love for Marty and the music he created. In response to the overwhelming grief, plans were soon set in motion to establish a Marty Stewart Memorial Scholarship Fund, aimed at supporting young musicians pursuing careers in country and bluegrass music. This fund will ensure that future generations of artists can continue Marty's mission of preserving and innovating within these beloved genres. A tribute concert to celebrate a legend. In addition to the scholarship, a tribute concert is being organized for the following year, promising to unite some of the biggest names in country music to celebrate Marty's life and legacy. This event will serve not only as a musical homage, but also as a testament to the profound impact he had on his peers and the community. Marty Stewart's legacy also includes his lifelong commitment to preserving country music history. His personal collection of memorabilia, featuring rare artifacts from the careers of Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, and other legends, is set to be donated to the Country Music Hall of Fame. This donation ensures that the history he cherished will be accessible to future generations, allowing them to appreciate the roots of the genre. A heartfelt message from family for Marty's family, friends, and fans. The loss is profound. His wife, Connie Smith, shared a heartfelt statement expressing gratitude for the love and support they have received from around the globe. Marty lived a life filled with music, joy, and love, she wrote. Though his absence creates a void that will never be filled, we find comfort in knowing that his spirit lives on through the music and memories he left behind. As the music community continues to mourn, one truth stands clear. Marty Stewart's influence will endure. His songs will play on radios, his legacy will inspire future musicians, and his memory will remain alive in the hearts of those who loved him. While the world may have lost a musical icon, Marty Stewart's spirit will forever resonate through the chords and lyrics he crafted with such love. A lasting impact. Marty's passing serves as a reminder of life's transience, yet the impact we have on others can be everlasting. His life was characterized by purpose, passion, and immense creativity. Although his journey has come to a close, his legacy will continue to inspire, uplift, and unite people through the universal language of music. The world may never witness another artist quite like Marty Stewart, but thanks to his contributions, his influence will echo for generations. As the final notes of his songs linger in the air, we bid farewell to a legend who left an indelible mark on the music industry. Though his voice may now be silent, his music will continue to resonate in the hearts of those who cherished him. Reflecting on a kind soul. As we contemplate the life and legacy of Marty Stewart, we remember not only the artist, but also the man, a kind soul who touched countless lives. His music brought joy, comfort, and inspiration to millions, and his dedication to preserving the roots of country music ensured the genre's history would not fade away. The loss of Marty Stewart serves as a poignant reminder of life's fragility, but through his music, his spirit remains, offering hope and inspiration to those who continue to listen. Thank you for joining us in this tribute to a true legend. If Marty Stewart's story has touched your heart, we invite you to share your memories in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more stories of resilience, passion, and creativity. Rest in peace, Marty Stewart. Although you are no longer with us, your music will live on in the hearts of those who loved you. Your legacy will continue to inspire us all to cherish our moments and share our gifts with the world.